the ads are a success? Jordan Lieberman is going to break them down for us this morning. He's the managing director of Campaign Grid. Nice to see you this morning, Jordan. Welcome.
Good to be with you, Clayton.
I love watching these ads, and it's interesting to see which ones are successful and which ones aren't. Let's show you first Rick Perry's America's Jobs Governor ad. Take a look, and we'll get you to respond in your thoughts. Take a look.
The plan that I present this morning, energizing American jobs and security, will kickstart the economic growth of this country and create 1.2 million jobs. And it can be implemented. I offer a plan that will create more than 1 million good-paying American jobs across every sector of the economy.
God, it looks like the cameraman for NYPD Blue shooting that thing the whole time. What's your response to this ad?
You get a little choked up, Clayton?
Yeah, I did.
Well, listen, come March, it's going to be a two-man race between Mitt Romney and Governor Perry. At that point, it's going to be a conservative versus a competent economic leader. The challenge for Governor Perry is that he needs to be seen also as an economic powerhouse. The reality is that he's created more jobs in Texas than anywhere else in the country during the Obama administration, and he needs to talk about that.
Yeah, good highlighting of those skills there.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this Mitt Romney ad. Take a look at this.
I'm here in New Hampshire today for one simple reason. America cannot survive another 4 years of Barack Obama, and Mitt Romney is the man we need to lead America, and we need him now. That's why I'm endorsing Mitt Romney for President of the United States. The biggest reason why I want to support Governor Romney is because I believe he's the best person to be able to articulate Republican values and defeat Barack Obama in November 2012.
That's interesting there. You don't even hear Mitt Romney talking at all. You hear about Chris Christie talking. Is it an effective ad?
It's an extremely effective ad for Governor Romney. Listen, you didn't hear the word conservative once in the entire thing, yet it's an effective ad. It's all about winning, electability. He's the Republican who can articulate our values. Nothing about being the most conservative in the race, because nobody would believe it. The reality is that this guy is being seen as electable, and that's where Mitt Romney has his strong suit. He can win.
Interesting. Yeah, and of course the love affair with Chris Christie continues, I guess, in that ad. Let's talk about this, because we're going to run this little ad here and show you just some of the video from this Herman Cain ad, which got a lot of play this week. This smoking ad, where you of course see at the end here, you see his campaign's manager there takes a big drag of a cigarette here, and it has this weird long shot where it stays on him taking a long puff of the cigarette, and then you see Herman Cain smiling and responding to it. This seemed to really cause a lot of controversy this week, yet we saw campaign donations increasing for Herman Cain campaign. What's going on here? That's
right. Somewhere political professionals, somewhere Lee Atwater is crying right now. It's amateur hour, and it's going to raise Herman Cain a lot of money. But at the end of the day, it really kind of diminishes his credibility as a potential president of the United States.
Is that what it is here?
Double-edged sword.
You think people are seeing this and saying? I saw one story this morning, I'm not sure, I think it was in the Wall Street Journal, questioning Herman Cain's viability as a candidate among some conservative circles, starting to question whether or not he could really pull this off. Does this ad sort of underline that?
You're absolutely right, Clayton. Listen, he's going to raise a lot of money on this ad, and he's also going to lose a lot of credit at the exact same time. So at the end of the day, he's going to raise some money, and he's going to be diminished as a candidate.
Oh, that's a catch-22.
Yes, it is.
Jordan Lieberman is the managing director from Campaign Grid. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate it. Coming up next, the calls for Eric Holder.